Salam. I'm taking your mathematics is topic under mathematics. We have trigonometry. Trigonometry is a branch of mathematics that deals with the distance, the angles of a triangle. So this trigonometry now is coined from three words, which are tri, gono, and metry, which means tri means tree, and gono means angles. For metry, they also come from the word symmetry, which is symmetry means what? Lines, or let's say lines. So from here now, we'll simply take a right angle triangle, because we have so many type of triangle. We have isosceles triangle, equilateral triangle, scaly, and so on. So for a right angle triangle now, it has, for us to know that it's a right angle, it must be at an angle of 90 degrees to an angle theta here, and we have the opposite side of the triangle, and we have the hypotenuse side, and we have the adjacent of the angle of triangle theta here, and the bedrock, which is adjacent side, and the longest side, which is hypotenuse side. So now we want to consider a triangle now of triangle ABC, triangle A, B, and C. So I'll just call this opposite side here now. I'll call it small c, and I'll call this side, which is hypotenuse, I'll call it small b, and this A here, I'll call this adjacent side here small a. So if we are given two sides in a triangle and we are told to find the third side of that triangle now, so we use a theorem called Pythagoras theorem. So Pythagoras theorem is for us to get the third side here. So from here now we just say this is what the hypotenuse, so which is b square equals opposite square, that's a c square, plus adjacent square. For us to get this angle b here, this hypotenuse here, we simply say since it is like this now, we have, it's now going to be b equals c square plus a square, all in square roots. Because why we did something like this is that to remove a square in any equation, we multiply by a square root. So we did that for this side here, we'll do it for the other side. Anything we do for this side, we do it for the other side. That's why we have this to be for b. And suppose we don't have a, but we are given c and b, we just say we say a square equals b square plus c square. Doing that, our final answer here to get side a now be square root of b square plus c square. So and so on like that. If you don't have side C here now, which is the opposite side, and we are given the hypotenuse and the adjacent, we just say is equals to what? C square equals A square plus B square, which is the square root of A square plus B square. So moving on now, we have the the cos and the sine and tan side. When we are given an angle and we are given a side, or better still two sides, and we are told to find the third side. So for us to do something like that now, or we are given two sides and we are not given the angle and we are told to find the angle now, we just introduce what we call cos theta, sine theta, tan theta. Considering this triangle now, this rectangle triangle, when we are given an angle here, but we are not given a side or two sides, and we are told to find the two sides, and we are given an angle and a side, just one side, we call something cos theta, sine theta, tan theta. These are just ways of we getting the sides. Okay, it's facing the side, this is opposite, this is adjacent, this is adjacent, this is hypotenuse. So we call something SOHCAHTOA. This is SOHCAHTOA. It's just a basic rudiment for we knowing what we are working about. This is sine theta, which is opposite over adjacent. I will opposite over hypotenuse, which is I represented it with C, small c, over B, this small b. And for cos theta now we have adjacent over hypotenuse, which is A over B. And for tan theta now we have opposite over adjacent, which is C over A.